It's 7 hours.
Good morning, everybody. At least we are punctual once for. So I'm having to this morning. It's not a grind. I don't know. I felt like it. The video quality looks awful. At least on my monitor, it looks awful. Well, it's getting better. Yeah, I know. So let me see how I can. I'm running obviously late. I was going to put my hair together, but I forget. So the theme this week is Donald Trump. And I'm coming out right with my prediction this morning. You know, when Corona started, he really was kind of, the P word, because he said, I had it going for me, and now everything goes down the drain. But then he changed. I don't know, Kushner or who else ever told him something and told him this is what we're gonna do and this and that and this is really good for us. Whatever they found out is the right way. I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do this. This is because we're going to talk about the whole political shebang in the United States of lovely America and the great America, because I'm the latest on Friday, maybe a little earlier. I will bring the point down and will put the finger right there where the Germans and the Europeans are not so straightforward. Tell you what really is going on. But this is basically our life. This is how everybody works. It's I have my point of view, and some people with a little brain or so or experience, they can imagine there is at least other point of views, but we really can't jump out of our skin. Bottom line, we can't. So we are prisoners in our. That's one of my main themes, and not only in late age. It's just we are prisoners of our mind and body. That's just how it is. It's just that one chance we have. I posted. I think I did that here. Yes, I did that here. I posted one video. That's going to be one of our future themes here. If you saw, if you look around, I'm talking YouTube, but mainly I'm going to put the same stuff on Facebook too. But I think I put it here first. The guys from Looper, they're the film guys. They're really good. They're good. I've been watching. I know them for a longer time. So I bring it to the point. I think, and he turned this to his. You got to work with your have. So he has Corona. There is no escape. So he he is turning it around, making it his thing. He owns it. I mean, uh, Biden is already that's already the disaster of the Democrats. There's the left wing, and the left wing are really communists. I'm sorry, just go there. They're just, and the problem is they can't even pay for that, because it, you can't change a system which was 200 years based off your own money, your own work. You can't change that from here and now, and yet it doesn't work that way. So yeah, and I did. I follow Clinton on Twitter because I need, and some other guys, because I need to see what they're talking about. I watched a little CNN yesterday, but I'm still. I love it. I figured out a lot of stuff. I mean, basically, it is you put it on you. The only thing you need to know is how to verbalize your question, so Google finds the stuff for you. So I found the stuff. I know how to do this, because you see, the thing is, I got 10.15.4, I think, is what the Catalina iOS is now. So on 10.8, it was all different. They changed that again, and it's so deep down, you can't know all that. I mean, unless you always go and do nothing else. So yeah, but I found out how to do this. So you get the link, you get the, just click on, and then it's like on the Harry and Horse show last night. The sound is terrible. So this afternoon or this late morning, I will go to Wandsbek, to the storage there, get my mic out, put the mic on. Yeah, I'm gonna have the mic in front of it. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this with the mic, But that's the sound is terrible. My Dolby, I got on the iPhone. I got a Dolby app, which boosts the sound really good. That it didn't take the file. Yes, I mean, and you see with the light that the grain goes away. I know that. I mean, that's just how it is. I'm gonna put another light somewhere. I gotta see, because I'm gonna buy it. So, guys, if you need to buy a new TV, that's not just a side step. It's a side step because I was gonna mention it. I'm not, if you want to buy a new TV, you always buy it in late April or in May, and throughout Corona, they have to throw them out. They haven't sold, they got so much TVs. You will get a nice 4K, which cost, the new ones cost only $800 now, or €800. So they're cheap. They're cheap anyway, because they can't sell them. They're in trouble. So you Google, you find out what you want. I'm gonna post which one I'm gonna buy. I saw it yesterday for 349 euros for the 219 last year's model. And don't buy a used one. Buy a new one. The used ones are more expensive, because they bought. If they bought it 2 years ago, they paid $900 or $1,100 or even $1,200 for it. So the prices are dropping. No, buy a new one. They throw it away. They ship it to you for free, because it's over $50. And there is Trek 24 did have a couple of weeks ago the cheapest one. Yesterday they weren't the cheapest one. I found a cheaper one. You know how to do that. That's just I'm passing on good tips. That's we gotta take that time. So I did put some Trump. I think I put one Trump video out. I'm gonna do this today, this afternoon, this morning. I need to sleep a couple hours because I was up all night, except for 2 hours or 3 hours. So I'm gonna put up some things, and I talk about this tomorrow. Thing is, when I heard him, that was the Friday speech, Operation Warp Speed. But it's really clever. They mention it at least 15 to 20 times. Everybody, I give up counting, I mean, I said somebody else can do that. And somebody has done that, and you can figure that out. How many times, he said that, and in that presentation, he is really doing very well with those press conference, those pressers, because he does them every day. And it's I mean, just go and take, look how he stumbled and mumbled and whatever crap he did, so he's really he's good. And I said, after that Friday presser, which I saw on Saturday in that beautiful rose garden, I told myself, and I'm doing this public now, and mark my word, I might get. I think he's going to win in November, 55 to 58%. He's going to win them all, and because, first of all, it's this. Remember Reagan? I remember Reagan very well. I was in Rome, and he came to Rome, and I got a front row space, and I saw him in his car, but that was just, and he was passed by there. So anyway, Reagan was, everybody cried, man, especially in Europe, because of the Pershing, wasn't it the Pershing rockets? That was, now we know what he did. Smart people didn't know at that time. I didn't know. I mean, I was a little younger then, and not so politically interested like today. So Reagan was really not a beloved president from all Americans, but he did. I don't know how strong he won, so I'm not gonna even go there. But then something happened. I think it was he turned. There were recession, and I think that's what his thing was, and he ended the Cold War. Basically, his technique, that's how he goes into history, because with his technique, out racing and with arms the Russians, because that's basically why everything broke down. That's him. That's his, because they were just broke. I mean, not only the DDR, the whole Soviet Union just fell apart. They had no money. So, that's basically how he did it. Smart dude. You know that somebody is smart because he wrote a diary every morning. He wrote something. He had a really good schedule, and so he was totally there. He wasn't a stupid dude. Yeah, he played the cowboy, but that's just what he made money with. And then the real power behind this man was, of course, the woman. She was a powerhouse. There is a strong politician. There is mostly a strong woman behind the back and making sure that the guy delivers the right thing. That's mostly like that. So, and this is Donald Trump is a fan of Ronald Reagan, was and is, and he did exactly the same. He turned something bad into his thing. He possesses. He went in front of that's what you have to go in front of the curve. You have to be ahead. So that's what he did, and this is because of Bush, Walker. You know, he was at the beginning. I said to Lulu, Ma, and then her. I didn't like them. I both. I kind of no. I said, Jesus Christ, no. I couldn't vote anyway. So Lulu always voted Democrats. I don't know what she's doing now. I mean, I don't know. And then 9/11 came, and then he grew up to the task. That's what Donald Trump is doing right now. He is growing up to the task at hand. That's why he's going to win the election in November. There is, and then I heard the footsies on CNN. Well, I was only in the afternoon. I was tired, and I was still playing with all that technical issues I have here. So yeah, because Donald Trump did win the presidency first because he was underestimated. Everybody said, and then he did have really bad. I mean, you know, and it was just. I mean, they couldn't believe it. What he did, I know. I think Clapper was, or some of those guys, but that's it. He is never going to be the president, and it was a really bad thing. I don't. There were so many things, but I can look it up. I didn't do all my homework. Yeah, I'm doing here a little freestyle. You see me having any cards here? So, but I own the issue too a little. I just need to be careful not to get things mixed up, which does happen to everybody, you know. So that's why you have your card. That's why you rehearsal. That's why you write it, and then you know what I do. And I haven't done this morning. What I do, I did this. I do the speech, I do the talk, I do the show in my head, cold, just in my head, not out loud. You know, I'm really, that's how I train. Didn't do it this morning. So he was underestimated. That's basically why he did win the thing. But the other thing is, without his your fired show, without his popularity on TV, I mean, if you only live here, how can you know? You can't know this, and especially the American system. We have our democracy system is fragiler than the two-party system of the British and the Americans. That is the only way democracy would have a chance, or could have a chance to grow into that. What would be a social democracy. I will not reveal everything of my future thing, because this is part of the my book. But the main thing is, it's the main story about my sci-fi show, The Stranger. That's why I can't reveal it. You know, I won't. And that would be unfair to you as an audience, who would know one of the 3 times 3 times 3 center stories and center what drives the show. You know, you have to have yeah. I played around. That's why I know how to write a script now, because I played all around. This is not a sidestep. This is explaining something. Okay. Bear with me. I know we're on Trump. We will finish this week. It's only Tuesday today. We get through this. And who is going to tell cry wolf if we do a Monday or a Saturday or a Sunday lunch show like the one the VDR? That show is sometimes really good. I mean, they're so old now. I mean, that's a show. Yeah, that's just sometimes it's just there are 5 intellectual guys sitting there and brain masturbating. I mean, that's and happens too. So anyway, now I lost. Now I lost. Can I please rewind and say, you see, that's why I need the little guy in my ear and have somebody telling you. Then you wouldn't even see it that I lost my foot, because the guy who does that knows me so well. He knows exactly when I'm. That's how they work, you know, with newscasters, you know. So, well, I mean, you basically got the idea. That's let's go back to our issues here of the day. So my prediction is he's going to win mountain slide. Gonna, you know, not 51 to 49. No, he's going to win the popular vote. So and this is the other thing. There are at least 30% of the Trump voters who will not tell anybody that Trump votes for, that they did vote for them, or going to vote for them again. But mark my word, and since this is always, you always can rewind it and can cut this out and send it every day. You send it again. That's what he said. So no, mark my word, he's going to win it, because it would be a different thing with somebody really, if the Democrats would have, but they don't have anybody. Here's the other thing, what you don't understand. It's worse than in Europe. There are so many people who say, I'm not crazy putting myself through this nightmare. That's what it is. I mean, you run for president, see, and they come up with everything. They will find some shit on you. That's just how it is. I mean, you know. So and then you see, the Democrats turn things over and overdo it. That's just you know, with the women thing. Yes, it is. Women should come and speak up. I was, you know, sexually assaulted, or even you can't even. This is our society today. You can't even make a sexual joke anymore. You can't do that. And you definitely can't touch a woman, give her a slap on the back, or whatever, you know. I mean, that's just a no. You know, so you got to. I mean, that's just, we live in a society, and this is not a sidestep. Go and study a little bit, or if you're interested in intellectual and society, Schiller got away with a lot, for his time, because this is what he is doing. That's putting the society a mirror in front of with his plays. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We are prisoners. Our time, our society. That's just how it is. You got, and then that's what I guess on said on. This is not a sidestep. This is really this is the way to success too. All those people who become successful, you got to read some of those bio books they write, but don't read it from Obama if you want, or whatever, but it's a highly intelligent dude, yeah. What you got? Why? I mean, that's the other thing. Look at this, 26 minutes already. We got to cut this here now. But you got to do it. This is the introduction, and gives you a picture, and from there you can follow me, my way of thinking. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh, can somebody tell me? I watched some crap. I mean, Hannity. I hate the guy. And then I have that video I just watched on my channel. I couldn't get rid of it. So guys, thank you very much. I know this is not a comedy show, but I'm in a kind of good mood this morning. And we can't sit here very serious. I mean, it's a serious political. This is the society, and I'm really that's what I'm writing about. Basically, the science fiction show is gonna. That's the issue, to show you that we in a Sackgasse, dead end, with our, not only with the democracy. There's so many things that come together. That's why I feel I'm happy for me that I was born 50s, because our generation, even the one born in the 60s, we had a full life and could, it was a good time to become really successful and rich, if you want to get rich. I mean, who doesn't want to get rich? So anyway, I tell this every youngster I talk to, and I can see there is a response coming, and it doesn't matter if male or female. I can't say this on air the way I tell them this. I won't, it's just not good. So yeah, they're the unlucky one. You can, but you got to work with, and that's what you have to understand. These are the things you can't change. Don't cry about stuff, situation, and which you can't change. You get crazy. I mean, that's just how it is. So please, that's the first thing of success. You got to work with your have. So you have to have a little smartness. You have to know really intelligent people, children. They know with 6, 7, if they're really smart, but by 11, 12, they know what they want. They know, they figured out what they like and what talents they have, and that that's Other people do this later. You see, I know by 11 or 12, I know two things. I'm a visual guy because I made I got a Pentaflex or something, some of those cheap DDR cameras, photo, and I made some really good pictures then and there. So and I did all crazy drawings and all that stuff. And I was always a loudmouth, or loud in, but be talking. And I always like to take opposition. Well, just for the fun of it. That's we never had this here like this. This is basically is in America you have debating class. That's a group you choose to go there. Also, you don't have to go there. I don't know when they have it, but they have it. Not so. And I was a master of debating. Well, let's not overdo it, but I was good, and I was good to take an opposite position, which was not my real opposite position, just for the fun of it, just because if we all agree, we don't have to debate about it. With that word, I wish you a very good day. I'll see you hopefully back, not in Bata, but days at 1900 hours. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you for listening. Stay healthy.